Hello, good morning. We got a big job for Brian and I to do today. Hopefully these clouds keep rolling in, keep us a little cooler. Let's get after it. I don't know if we're gonna get it all done today. I'm gonna hook this here mower. We're adding on to this bunk line 40 foot. I need to dig down 6 inches about so we can lay in our form and pour concrete. We also have to pull this post, which I believe is cemented in, so we'll see how that works. Morning, girls. I'm being followed.
Higher.
He's going to grab a bigger slappy. This one ain't doing it. We got the sides in, and they're at the slope at somewhat what we want it to be. Right now, Dad's making a screed, which is a 2x4, which is gonna sit right here. And so we're gonna put gravel in it, and then pull that 2x4, which will be about this wide. And so the bottom will have gravel in it. And so we pull that backwards and keep putting in gravel and taking out gravel and getting it level. And so we're gonna need quite a bit. I'm gonna start hauling while Dad makes that screed. Hopefully we'll get this done before supper. Time for the fun part. Getting on your hands and knees in gravel and pulling it and pushing it. It's heavy. It's a fun time though. Aren't you excited? I'm sure you are. You don't have to screed gravel. We got about half done here. Just got to screed the rest of the way. Hopefully we got enough gravel in there. I got a little bit more right here. But hard part's getting close to done. Yeah, yeah! Well, that's nice to have done. So since it's 40 foot long and we have 20 foot rebar, we just butted those first pieces up the length of it. But now since it's shorter, it's only 12 foot wide. So we got to cut 8 foot off these pieces. What do you think?
Hard work.
I don't think we're doing the other one today.
Really?
you still want to do it?
Well, I figured we're gonna pour tomorrow, aren't we?
Better keep drinking water. I just know I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. with a cramp in my calf and then fall out of bed and hit my head and yeah. But hey, we got one more to do, so we better keep going. It's dumpy time. We're gonna need to haul some gravel over to Jeff's for when we're forming up the concrete. We got piles here. We're gonna put skid loader dumps in it, and I wouldn't mind sitting in a chair with some AC for a 5-minute break. I bet it starts right up. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's because it's a Ford. Just thinking about a Dairy Queen Oreo dirt pie. Oh, sounds so delicious and dirty. It's a win-win. We're loaded up, ready to go. Gravel in the dump truck, skid loader on the trailer. We're gonna get some lunch, then head over to the North Farm and do a little more work. Also, while we're at lunch, here's a brief intermission. Yesterday was our big farm show in Mitchell, South Dakota. And here's some video of some products you'll probably get to see on our farm this fall, just in a couple months when we start harvest. Howdy everybody, and welcome to Mitchell, South Dakota, home of Dakota Fest, which is our big farm kind of event here. We're over at the Brandt booth. Of course, that's our favorite booth. I want you to check out, you see this big machine here? Hopefully you're gonna see that on the farm, and that's why we're here checking it out, looking at it, because this fall for harvest, we're gonna probably get to demo this and run it a little bit. They also have the brand new product. It's their speed tiller right here. And so we're gonna show you a little bit about that, because that's a new product from Brandt. Something cool to check out. So we're here with Hans.
Hans Rasmussen, Brandt. I'm the regional sales manager for the Northeast Midwest. This is one of our new model XT grain carts, and we're just looking at some of the key features. Is the access door on the back so that you can get inside it for clean out, changing of crops, whatever, and you can also get back out compared to the traditional method where you climb up and over, you get inside, and older, more substantial individuals like myself can't get back out again. So this gives us an exit route. One of the other features with the new grain cart, we have a series of LED lights on the spout, and so when you're loading trucks, you can keep your eye on the spout, and if all the lights are lit up, it gives you an indication of where the flow gate is. If you close it down halfway, half the lights close off, so you never have to turn back. You can keep your eyes on the truck you're building.
So this piece right here, a lot of companies are starting to come out with their own version of a speed tiller of some sort. What makes yours different from everyone else's, and just a few key features about it?
Some of the biggest things we have is when you look at the 2 rows of discs, and in this case here, you can see the front row are notched, The second row is a smooth blade, what we call. We also have a choice of a fluted blade that's better for cutting through residue. And with us, you can pick and choose which of those three you want for any of the rows. The other option we offer is we can do 20 or 22 inch diameter blades on any of those three. We also offer three different choices of baskets on the back. Like here you see a rolling cage. We also have what we call a spiral hoop type basket, and then the rubber roller we offer. Some of the key things that set us apart, we have down pressure on the wings. It's one of the heaviest units also per foot. We're close to 1,000 pounds per foot, which helps to bring it into the ground. And then we also, on our front row, we have lateral movement adjustment, so that you can make sure when you look under the surface of the ground to make sure you're not leaving any ridges. You want it smooth and cleared off so you get even emergence and better planting capabilities with the high-speed planters. Again, these are a high horsepower requirement. If you're using them in the fall and going 3 to 4 inches deep through the residue, it's going to take close to 20 horsepower per foot to move these. You typically want to run them 10 miles an hour minimum. 12 is ideal, hence the word high-speed discs.
Now remember, Pa, heat is only a state of mind. So here we are, we're pouring on an extra 6 to 8 foot on the front of this, and the reason for that is if we have corn up to the top right here, obviously it slopes down and it runs off the concrete. So we just want to build a little bit longer on here so we can slope it down, not waste as much corn, be able to fit a little bit more in there. That gravel was hard, but I'm harder. I mean, pallet forks they're pretty strong, and we were able to work it up.
Dip, 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 dip. Your face is red.
Yeah, I got the sunburn. Okay. Okay. Certainly a lot faster than the first one. Start laying gravel in here and get to the fun job of screeding.
Yeah, the screeding I hate.
You don't like screeding? Huh. Who would have thought an old tire would be so comfy? Got sunscreen running in my eyeballs. Just about done with this one. We didn't need any of the gravel that we brought over here, so that was a waste of time, but better to be prepared and not need it than be unprepared and need it. So we just got to put a little bit more along there. Maybe I should take a shower later today before my marriage classes, premarital classes, and then we'll lay the rebar in and call it a deal. The Lord hath blessed us with a cloud. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, well, that was short-lived. It's coming back out. I reckon it's rebar time. A couple of these need cut, so we're gonna run up to the yard, maybe sit in the pickup in the AC for a couple minutes, and then cut a couple of them to about 88 inches. Got the AC seat. Man,
It's 89 degrees.
where would we be without the AC seat? Yeah, does that feel good, guys? You're welcome.
Cut 4 feet off.
These little stands just keep them up a little so you get concrete on the bottom and in the middle. Obviously the ideal situation is this rebar ends up right in the middle of that chunk of concrete. It's not going to do any good just sitting way on the bottom. Well, I think we're done with both pits. This one. So we're waiting to hear back from the concrete folks out of Mitchell, South Dakota. See if they'll be able to make it out tomorrow and we can pour that hopefully early in the morning before it gets warmish.
I'm pretty tired.
You're pretty tired?
I think the high tomorrow is 71 though.
Oh, that's a good high. So after we're done pouring concrete, we can tear out fence since it's so nice.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, Dad. You make the decisions here.
Oh, do I? I decide how much you make me do.
Tupac Brian.
Yeah. It wicked up the moisture. Man, that's soaking wet.
Might want to just toss that, huh?
We should be able to be there, but I'll call you before you load it.
That'll work.
You're in for a treat. We got somebody coming in needing a new hydraulic hose. So sit back, relax, and watch the magic man work some magic, I guess.
Is there a pressure you put on?
What are you doing out here? Well, thanks for watching. You know what we're going to be doing tomorrow morning? Pouring the concrete.
Sleeping in? Oh.
No, pouring concrete. So we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
I got the marriage classes. What?
What do you think you'll learn in those? How to say yes dear and no dear?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, that makes for a good marriage. Girl.
Yeah, the pastor's gonna look at me and say, "Just shut up, boy," and it'll be okay.
Yeah, and if you don't listen, you're gonna get your comeuppance.